Welcome everybody, this is Math Excel Academy, and in this video we're going to be showing you our second grade rubric. So my tutor will explain the first 9 weeks and the second 9 weeks subjects.
Okay, in total there are 4 9 weeks. So the first and sec so I'm gonna explain you the first 9 weeks. So the first things that's gonna happen in the first 4 to 5 weeks or 20 days is sorting and graphing. It's like handling information like data with line graphs and bar graphs. And after sorting and graphing is done, they're gonna be using they're gonna be adding numbers with the number rack, and they're gonna be learning facts with the number rack. After that is done, they're gonna be we're gonna introduce them to addition and subtraction strategies, like putting the numbers on top of each other and doing them in parts. And we're gonna teach them like basic equations with numbers that go up at least till 20. So the next 4 to 5 weeks in the first 9 weeks period is going to be counting and modeling 2 and 3 digit numbers. So they're going to be counting and writing and learning 3 digit numbers like 100 and stuff like that. Then we're just going to be doing this activity measuring giant beans with tens. So it's going to be like Jack's giant bean sprout, if you've heard of that fairy tale. We're going to be using the leaves as each place value or each tens. Next, after that, we're going to be adding on the open number line. It's not the number rack, but the number line. And then we're going to be adding and subtracting in twos, like we did in introduction with addition and subtraction strategies. After all this is done, there's going to be like a test, like a small quiz that's going to assess them of their knowledge. Then comes the next second 9 weeks, and in the first 4 to 5 weeks is going to be addition and subtraction within 100. So we're going to teach them the place value of tens and ones. Then they're going to learn how to add and subtract on the number line. After that, they're going to do story problems like word problems with 2 digit numbers. After that, they're going to be learning how to handle data again with the project. Now comes around the second 4 to 5 weeks of the second 9 weeks. We get them in the measurement. We teach them do inches and feet and convert from inches, feet, and yards. Show them how to set up proportions and fractions, and also we can show them how to think in 3 digit numbers. Now my other tutor is going to be explaining the third and 9 weeks.
So the third and 9 weeks, the like third and 9 weeks and the fourth 9 weeks are usually like the period where we do more of the testing for the first 9 weeks and the second 9 weeks. Um, this is just because to make sure the your child knows that fully understands the concept and make sure he does not like mess up. But in like the 4 to 5 weeks period, we have place values 1,000 to 1,000. So counting to 1,000, we will do to make sure your child like just knows basic just to make sure your child knows counting and making sure your child is good at it. Then we'll start introducing to monies. We will have like also like virtual money to make sure your child knows what money is and how to count the money. Then multiples of 10, 100, and then 1,000. So we will be telling you the how to do big numbers and how they do multiplication with bigger numbers. Then we get into like kind of like multiplication and division. So we will do like a basic understanding of division, and then start increasing like the levels. Then in the third 9 weeks, I'm pretty sure we'll have a test here. To make sure your child knows the 5 weeks period because that is kind of a little more tougher in that period than geometry. So we'll start getting into shapes, areas, arrays, um, more shapes. Trying to see like just introducing to we like different types of shapes that they might have never saw. And then of course some fractions at the end. Then we do some measurements. So we teach them metric units. We teach them the divisions and fractions. So how do you do division with fractions? Then we start adding and subtracting 3-digit numbers. So how you do 3-digit numbers. Then at the end we will start introducing word problems. I know in first grade we have also worked on these are word problems like for the entire first, second, and third 9 weeks. So after we after like kind of like the last 20 days of the year program, this is where we start doing more tests and we will share this results with um you as a parent to make sure that you know that what how your kid is doing with us. Um and if you request us, we will give like every question and how, like a practice test so your child like knows and you as a parent know what the questions are. So then we just go back for the 3 digits and like we'll be revisiting places at the 20-day mark. Then we'll start be building marble rolls and collecting data. So this is where we kind of revise back on data and seeing how to make a data chart. And then we do more collecting, basically more data. Then at the end, we'll just do like a student conducted survey, and then with that, we will end with the entire Niners program. So basically, at the last 20-day mark, we go more of a graphing stuff to make sure your child knows what graphing is before they go into third grade. So that's our entire year view plan. So of course, as a parent you can get the ear plan. So if you go to our website, you can go to more and click um curriculum. You will get all the curriculums to first to fifth grade. But also just saying if you pick with the ear plan, you get every single thing that you see here, whatever we talked about into your child's learning. So but as a parent you can also personally recommend that my child is struggling, let's say in um measurement. You can tell us this is the unit and we will start teaching with the measurement unit and stuff if you do request us. But if you take the year long plan, then you can get every single thing that you see on here um to your child, but you can definitely tell me if some spots your child needs help. We also have this new thing called MEA Advanced that is also on our website. We have a form also there. So the MEA Advanced is for students who wants to learn. Let's say they're second grade wants to learn into like fourth grade stuff. So that's the same thing in fourth grade. It'll also say same rubric, basically a curriculum, and you can also pick which spots you like and which spots like you feel like your child needs more help on, or you can take the entire year plan for the fourth grade level and take every single fourth grade area. Um, so yeah, so I hope you guys yeah get some understanding of this like curriculum and how we grade. This is all based off on the Leander ISD, so we are making sure that this is according to the school. So all of this you will be doing at school. And you will be advanced learning this. So at school you'll already be doing all this and you'll feel more confident. Um, so yeah.